Welcome to the McCann's Farm channel.
What are we doing today, Joe?
So me and Nancy are going to the East Falls market, but aren't you and Charlie going to Clayton Day?
Yep. Charlie and I are going to Clayton Day. Clayton is where Nancy and I went to high school, and it's the next town over from the farm. So we're gonna go and advertise the farm at Clayton Day. Here she comes. This truck is all loaded, ready to go to the market in Philly. They're going to East Falls. See that box right there? That box, tomato box? That has peppers in it, and it's going to fall off of there. I can guarantee it. So I better move it. Y'all ready?
Yep. I'm ready.
All right. We'll see you guys back here.
3:30.
3:30? I won't be back by 3:30. My event's not over till 4.
Anita's back.
I'm back.
I beat you home.
You beat me home. You did. And I left like 10 minutes after you, but you beat me home by like an hour. But I was at Clayton Day. It was a lot of fun. There were a lot of kids there that recognized us from watching videos. I was trying to explain to people that were old, like probably young enough to be my kids, exactly what YouTube is, because so many like 30-something-year-old people have no clue when I say, you can watch us do that on YouTube. Some lady asked me what to do with zucchini. I said, there's a YouTube video about that. She goes, how do you do that? So
Those old people.
Old people, like 30. So, but then the one kid actually pointed out to me, I remember when you didn't know what YouTube was. And I said, you're right. Snagged me there. I used to not know what YouTube was either.
Yeah, but I would go on YouTube and look at videos.
Yeah, you knew about it. I didn't know it. I didn't know anything about it. But
So now you know, and you can spread your knowledge.
yeah, now I feel
of
like
YouTube.
the wealth of useless knowledge of YouTube. But I don't know a lot either, because people always tell me stuff, and I'm like, I didn't know I could do that, and then figure it out. So I was at Clayton Day. Nancy was at Center.
What did they have at Clayton Day? Tell them. What you took Charlie.
Oh, they had like a water slide. They had bounce houses. They had miniature golf. Sponsored by the Clayton Elks Lodge 2132.
And our friends have met the Clayton Elks because they saw the.
Oh yeah.
And this is where the parade is.
Yeah, a lot of people don't like. I don't know if you have an Elks in your area, because there's Elks like all over the world. But the Elks Lodge does like a lot of really nice things. They do like a drug program, like teaching kids not to do drugs. They do a lot. They give a lot of money to the schools to like offset cost of materials about like don't do drugs. And I didn't know this. They have a new program of for alcoholism that they're doing, which I kind of thought was ironic because they're like well known in our area for having a cheap bar. But they're trying to get away from being known for that. They're like doing all kinds of stuff. They give scholarships. The Elks is I don't know if it still is, but at one time was the highest scholarship amount by a private group. Like, I don't know if that's still true, but at one time they gave away more scholarship money than anybody else. They do a lot of stuff for special needs kids. They have a camp where you can take your kid can go to camp even if they're like special needs.
Camp More.
Yeah,
Yep.
Camp More. Which, by the way, they asked me if Colleen wanted to go.
Oh, can you imagine?
Yeah, Colleen would drive them nuts.
All right, friends, put in the comments.
Should Colleen go to camp? Google
And it would
Camp
be
More.
like a week, right?
Yeah, Google Camp More, and you can see it's all for special needs kids. Should we send Colleen to camp?
Oh, and her special diet. Can you imagine?
So that's they did ask me about that. They had great events. I mean, I can't say enough nice things about the people that put together that Clayton event today. It was really, really sweet. But you had a good event, right? Here, I'll take the camera.
Yes. We were East Falls on Kelly Drive, right by the river, and everyone had to take off today. Everyone was busy, so it was Joey and I. And
Oh yeah. Well, tell them why everybody had to take off.
everybody had stuff to do. It's birthday parties,
It was the prom.
the prom.
So
yes.
JJ had to go to the prom. Tori went to the prom.
Jess, it was my Jess. Jess was at Rates in Pocono. And last week she was at River. And Zach and I working here at the stand. Said Joey and I went. You know, I kid you but text Anita. It's like we're getting rid of her.
Did
Kicked. And she did you think Jack fight?
I got there. I thought maybe
wait
like
and if
somebody up.
crazy. So we ended up on people. Felt really beans and stuff. We could keep like stuff that's telling the green meat, all your like that. We have like the strawberries and consume cherries, the fruit and strawberry peas. We can keep them, and people would talk I'd like it. Just could not eat, so it was like also it seemed like a cycle thing that we had PO. Like, I swear, look at them special because it was just so busy, which is short because over the winter, how many people got together to? There's a group of people got from that
it was
area,
like 8 ladies,
and they met like all winter and just built that market up to what it was today. We'll have to take the camera because it was really cool. Like they had somebody out there singing. They had 6 other vendors, like local people that make stuff, and they sold that. And the guy that was singing was really cool. There was a lady dancing out there.
well, that was a little different.
I think maybe
She sent me a text about the lady dancing.
Like,
that was a little different.
she didn't share her moonshine. I don't know. She was dancing like this. I don't know. It was like hippie music. But it wasn't hippie music. I was singing along. It was good stuff. But
We had good music at Clayton too.
She had a good time, that lady. And we were cleaned up so fast that we were out of there within like 25 minutes because everything was empty. So that was awesome. And Zach even said when we came back, he's like, it's nice to unload the truck like this. It's much different than loading it when it's full. So that was a good day.
Well, that is the goal, is to sell out when you go to a market.
But it's kind of weird. Like, people didn't buy. We just started picking curvy cucumbers. And like, we didn't sell as many as we thought we would.
Oh, I did a video about pickle salad. We'll have to put the pickle salad video back up.
And maybe we need to do bigger baskets because if people are making pickles.
That's
I thought
true.
about that in the morning, but then also had to grab all those extra signs. And Beth, who lives in the area, came and put out all our signs. And we're talking, it's crazy because I go to one corner because we were always so slow. Like, Jen would watch the stand. I would go hang up the banner on Kelly Drive. Then I would go and pound in that other sign, but Beth did all of that.
Wow.
And she walked like around the block.
Let me answer the first.
And hung up.
Let's talk.
All the hung up.
They didn't want us.
Somebody called me early, but I was, if you called us, but hang up, say call me.
Okay, show
Pretty busy.
for strawberry.
They hung up.
And then the last of
This is 3 quarts. And did it call that lady from Clayton? What that wanted barrels?
morning.
All right. We got lots of bags though.
And that's the last of the asparagus. That's the last of so much stuff for the spring. I can't wait till we start picking tomatoes because that's all everybody wants to know. You don't live in New Jersey, you have no idea what we're talking about, but the Jersey tomato is really known as like something special. So everybody wants the Jersey tomato. So that's all anybody wanted today when they came to the store here. So I am going to go home and take a shower.
Because it's hot. Yay.
Yes, it's finally hot. But you know what? I had a sweatshirt on yesterday and today I'm sweating. So I don't like that. I like to gradually go into the sweaty season.
But tell them why we need the heat, because what are we doing tomorrow?
Planting the okra. You cannot plant okra when it's too cold at night because it'll just die. So we've been holding off and holding off, and now here it is, like June 10th, and we're just gonna plant the okra. We have to get started on planting pumpkins.
Yeah, so we got a lot to do.
We got a lot to do. So tomorrow we're gonna get the okra done and the escarole, and I'm gonna figure out what's making everybody itchy in the greenhouse. They think there's poison ivy in there or something, and I don't get itchy, so I gotta figure that out. So tomorrow I'll show you the greenhouse and we'll figure out what's making us itchy together.
But it doesn't affect everyone.
It doesn't affect me or Steve, but it affects Charlie, Nancy, and Mike.
Because we're the youngest of them all.
That's right. You're young and tender. All right, folks. Have a great day.
Thanks for watching, friends.